Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here, and welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you guys for it. Thank you for the support. And to begin with, to follow up with the yesterday's report, for it is about that the moon is gonna go home. The moon is belong to Cancer. And when that thing comes in, there's going to be some these beautiful energies. First of all, there's going to be these beautiful trines. First of all, towards Mars, who needs that emotions. Then it's going to be towards Venus and Saturn. And there's going to be the divine energies towards Pluto. That transformations, when you begin to transform from this friends, family, situations that you're gonna go through it, and you come from where? From the friends or foe. You can't build uh, a family with the foe. He's not friendly. He's not gonna be able to support, and so on and so on. And that is the transformations, deep transformations that we are going on, specifically that the sun is still at Pisces. The big thing that it's going to be coming in that next, we're talking about pretty much 2 weeks. I'm talking about from the first quarter moon to the full moon and a little bit beyond. We're going to be experiencing very powerful energies, but they are beginning to prepare it now. So we're going to be talking about those energies when the time comes in there. I'm not going to give you too much heads up because a lot of you have this tendency to prepare themselves too far ahead instead of focus of the present day. You begin to take off like a horse out of the stable, and you're not focused on it today's day. And that is what a lot of you making at this mistake. You're too much focused within the future, and you're forgetting the present. And you understand you can't get to the future if you don't go to the present. And a lot of you have this, but the moon is going to be reminding about that. First of all, it's going to be reminding about this transformation. The moon is going to reminding Mars about these energies. Then the moon is going to remind Venus, and it's going to be reminding Saturn, and so on. We're going to go to it. Then it's going to be reminding, of course, Sun, and you're going to be able to see those energies in there for it. But all begins the need of transformations to check your actions, to check your love, to check your limitations, and to dive within the mysteries. That's what it is going to happen. And without further ado, I'm giving you here this transformational chart that it's going to be happening for tomorrow. And there we go. You should have it in your screens. So here is what's going on. Right here, you see this. This is going to be at 7 o'clock in the morning. Talking about these divine energies from the moon that it's pretty much exiting Gemini towards Pluto. Very, very powerful energies is going to be at this time. Midheaven is going to be focused, of course, what I need to do, what are the work I need to grow, what's the area of concerns of these limitations that comes in, because that midheaven is challenging you. It's coming into you if you're waking up at 7 o'clock. If you wake up at 8, 9, that's energy. You're going to miss that. For it, that doesn't mean you have to wake up exactly at 7, but if you do, this is what the energy will be. Now, as I spoke about it at the beginning, that is here, this beautiful trine towards Mars. This is the Mother Earth beginning to have this friendliness towards her son, finding that should not fighting what the son is, but should his best friend to understand him. Then has to give him that love as a family, as what the moon represents, your emotions as a family. And this is why whatever affects you within the family life, whatever the family you grow up, and so on and so on, have this reflections in you. So whatever you have in Cancer, you should take a look at it in your chart, see what it is, and maybe you have to work on whatever the Cancerian energy in your chart is. That is the first house. So you're in the ascendant is there. You're gonna be have this energy of building family. That's gonna be your visions of life. But also that means you're gonna be taken care of for a lot of people. You're gonna be accepting as your family in there. If that is the second house, you're going to be doing something from home to support the family. You're going to bring this business home mentality in there. If that's your third house, that's going to be with your friendshipness and so on and so on. Okay, so see what you need to do there with in yourself, but that is going to be this trigger. Now we're talking about this first quarter moon that it's squaring the sun. You're going to be seeing it that for that is going to be at the end of Cancer, which is that's going to happen tomorrow night. You're going to be able to see when the moon star him coming here at the end of Cancer. And in 2 days from now in the morning, you're going to see this energy here. That's going to change that authority. But first, you're changing from where? I need the transformations, my actions to evaluations. What understanding about love? What else is still I need to learn before I get this authorization? This is going to be a very transforming day for some of you. And please take your time. Okay? Take your time. All right. So here's the day comes in. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here. Mid-heaven. It's still at Cancer, powerful energies with the ascendant in Uranus, as you see it there. We are going to be changing these positions, though, of what is Mars doing, because Mars currently, as soon as the moon moves out, he's going to be having this energy of Venus like a left alone at some point. That's how he's going to be until he moves a little bit more further in there to where the Venus positions is now. Just so you know, the roles are swapped now. The feminine energy is taking charge. Okay, as you will see it, the last year was a masculine energies, which is Mars was leading for. But you right now is seeing it to those limitations. Some of you, those limitations, you're going to find they're not coming with others. They're coming from within you. You're limited of not cooperating with others. And that energy is going to be coming in to remind you about, to reevaluate your actions. But as the moon giving you this support, you're going to be able to see it. Are you a friend? That's going to be the follow-up from yesterday's energy. So as you see it, the moon is pretty much it's moving. The midheaven is going to be in Aquarius. Pretty okay energies with the ascendant that is in Gemini. Pretty okay the energies with the North Node on that positions there. Pluto is very okay with the Sun. Pretty much you are going to see it when the Sun entering Aries, especially the day after entering Aries. And you're going to see this beautiful, powerful energy that it comes in. The authority is ready within you. Your authorizations in there of your actions, it's coming. You know it that you have to act. You can't anymore. Learning is learning. End of the learning, end of this cycle, end of all this BS, whatever that might be within you, and you beginning this new life. But that is only in what? Preparations for it. Okay? It's preparation. All right. So talking about the 10 o'clock, the ascendant is with the moon. You're gonna be working with that energies. Talking about an afternoon, that's gonna be between 4 and 5 o'clock there. You're going to see how this energy is going to be changing. That moment, the moon is rising on the horizon. She's going to be entering Cancer. But as you see it, your work is going to beginning with this masculine energies, your actions, your dignity, your honor. Do you keep your word? Do you back it up with actions? Do you acting accordingly? I'm talking about your own consciousness. When you understand something you're not doing right, do you use the toxic masculine behaviors, such as this manipulations, this intimidations, this putting this fears within the people, and you feel, yeah, I'm the warrior. No, you're not. You haven't mastered yourself. You still have fears from other people that they are going to be seeing who you are within the soul because you're only using one little portion for what you are, your body, your intimidations in the physical realm, and you still have not learning who you really are. So this is going to become an trigger, and the universe says, you need to take your path. You need to transform here. And this is why some of you is going to feel alone. Some of you is going to be really looking at this hermit mode. But that is at the time that you need to be honest with yourself. That is a one purpose of all this energy. All right. So talking about the next hour, midheaven, it's going to be between Venus and Saturn. Powerful energies with the moon. The moon is um, gonna be doing it her energy the ascendant, which is gonna give us a preview where the moon is gonna end up in the end of the day. Okay, you're gonna see that energy as well, but that energy is gonna be supporting Mars and Venus. You're going to see that energy is there because that's where the moon is gonna come in, shining this power for it. That is going to be learning. What is my evaluations about love and money? Do I need the love and the money? Or I need something else to understand what the real value is between them two. So as I see it in the next hour, which is that's going to be an energy of tomorrow that you're going to be waking up of this energy. That's where the moon is going to be tomorrow. You are going to be seeing that divine energy towards Mars. But at the same time, the moon is going to be moving into that. For it, she's going to be giving divine energies to Mars, then divine energies to Venus, then divine energies to Saturn. And of course, this divine energy is going to be going into the sun as well. And that power in there is preparing you for right now. It's going to be preparing you. You're going to see some visions, but don't act on it. Learn it. Learn it where you need to be. Triggers that it's going to be from what you did in the past, what you have not healed from it in the past. But at the same time as the midheaven is with Neptune and the Sun, you're going to see it what you have not authorized it in the past. First of all, within yourself. Now, if you permitting yourself to be your true self, first and the most is going to be triggered, but then it's going to be why you did not permit it within others. What was the reason you didn't permit something to someone? Your fears or your limitations or your misunderstandings, or simply you just don't know something and you're rejecting it. That is going to be these deep evaluations within the Pisces. All right, so talking about the next hour, which is this is going to be at 1 o'clock energy. That's going to be with Mercury. Mercury is pretty much facing the only thing that it comes in right now. It's facing off the current moment present of energy of you are collecting. And to understanding what I mean of collecting is whatever you have right now, you're ready to receive, is going to come towards you. That's what the representations of this cup right here, the south node, I'm receiving. It's open. Whatever comes in, I'm receiving. I want so many things to receive, but can I receive me and me to see what I have in there? And if you don't talk to yourself what you have inside of it, this energy is going to trigger. It's like, hey, look inside of you, get in there. As you see it, the ascendant is going to be at Leo. There's going to be divine energies with Venus of this point, and that moon is going to be helping with that transitions of the sun to getting into this threshold from places into areas. And this is going to be the beginning of the new astrology year. As you know, the astrology year begins when the sun enters Aries. All right, so talking about it, 2 o'clock there, the midheaven is going to be at Aries, things that you need to do on your own, triggers of what you have now transformed, and what you need to accomplish with this, because it's affecting your family patterns. The moon, it is in Cancer. That's what you need to do. That's what the intuition is. That's what the emotions are. Right now, for you, the focus is the family. Okay, that's what this is. But you have problem with the North authority. You have problem with the sun right now. Even though that the sun is in a water sign, so is the moon. But you have that squaring, rare squaring from the beginning of one zodiac sign till the end of the other. And you have that energy that is like pressure, pressure, pressure. You feel the pressure, you need to understand what is that pressure is telling you. Something that you have not done yet. All right, talking about the next hour, the midheaven is going to be with Jupiter, very powerful energies with that. It is preparing you for that growth that it's coming towards you. The ascendant still is going to be on divine energies with the sun. You're going to see it in about 4 days, that energy. But as I said, seek the things inside of you, but don't act in it right now. That's going to be a premature actions, isn't there? That is going to be those premature actions. You see an entity yourself. All right. So here it's what's cooking in the sky as the day goes by. Talking about the midheaven here at Taurus. That is going to be this beautiful sextile towards the sun and beautiful trines towards Pluto. The moon is still giving this divine energies to Pluto throughout the day. As you see it, she's supporting currently Mars and Venus. Not yet with Saturn, not yet, but she understands the masculine and the feminine energies. That is a when the mother understands that it has to be equality towards the boy and the girl that she has. But that is it, the intuitions that telling them. And that intuition begins to have it where? At Gemini, the friendliness. Then if you don't talk now with the friendliness in there, you cannot be able to reach that, develop that connections. But if you have not developed that connection as a child, that doesn't mean you cannot develop it now. That energy is coming in. Is like, hey, authorize this energy within yourself. See how that feels. Because that's what this squaring of the first quarter moon is about it. You to authorize it beyond mysteries of creation. Then it's meaning to go over to the love. But the love you have to be able to mastering your masculine and feminine energies. All right, talking about divine timing, divine energies. This time of the hour, the moon moves into the third degrees within Cancer. As you see, there is no more this trend towards Mars. Mars is going to begin feeling only that square from Venus. Feels like the universe abandoned you, everything that it goes on. Universe, what is it going on for with me? And so on and so on. This is going to be a deep hole for some of you. But rising up from this deep hole, it's going to be depending on you. And now the universe testing you. What are you going to do when you're down the hole? You can just sit there and move and stay there and you feel sorry for yourself, or you're going to roll up your sleeves and begin to create a steps to get out. Interesting. Renovation of your own self, finding your own powers. Talking about those powers, it's going to be remind you about this energies of how friendly should be and so on, but still the problem exists. The hole, the rabbit hole, the gravitational hole that it's similar and is like a black hole is within you. And now you're wondering what kind of actions I can take once the black hole it is pulling me. There is nothing you can do, but you can enjoy the ride of this because you have no idea that when you go through the storm, how you gonna come out of it? How different can you be? What else that experience can give it to you inside of yourself of that transformations. Now we're talking about the next hour, as I said, look at it in this late afternoon. Midheaven is going to be with the moon. Beautiful trines energies right in here towards Venus and Saturn for it. The ascendant from Libra. He sends these divine energies towards Venus. Venus right now feels this beautiful, beautiful love. Okay, you're seeing it now. But if you don't see it, you don't see this balance, you can't balance yourself out, and you don't see it. That whatever you affecting you right now to be a disbalance is affecting you, what you are going to have in the future. This is why it's very crucial to stay in the present moment of time. As you go on through this energies, what kind of family are you going to have? What kind of things are you going to be there for you? How are you going to be developed there? You already know everything, but does everything has to be perfect? No, but everything has to be true. And as we're talking about these cardinal energies, those who I speak about it, these cardinal energies right now is going to be challenged. It needs some cardinal change. Cardinal change for where? Cardinal change of our transformations, cardinal change of what we do and how we will be able to give and receive. See, the giving part is also representing by the North Node. You putting the cup to somebody else's cup, but that's going to be required two cups. Once they has that energy, and you pouring that energy to somebody else. But that could be also you. Have you been putting into your own cup? And if your cup is empty, who can fill this cup up? And it's going to be your answer. He's going to show you the road. Question is, are you able to see it? Even if you see it, are you believe in it? And when you believe it, do you change your behavior? Because that behavior is going to change your actions. All right, talking about 9 o'clock energies in there. The midheaven is going to be at Leo. That is going to be these divine energies towards Venus, but that is because of these transformations with Pluto. You're going to see those energies. The lack of growth is going to be there. That's going to be challenging Mars. And Mars is like, you know what? I had enough with this. Either or, but nothing in between. Either something's going to be or it's not going to be. And with that point of time, some of you maybe have these triggers within yourself. It's like, you know what? I had enough. And the universe wants to tell you, okay, you had enough. I had enough too. You failed the test. You're going to repeat the cycle. That is all this about it. Do you going to be acting like you did before? Since you know this, what are you telling yourself? So crucial what you're going to be telling yourself in the next hour as you're talking about these emotions, as you see this blue triangle here. That is an emotions, is the love. Do you love yourself? Do you love everything that is going to you? What is your situations with your mother, and what is it the thing you hide from within your shadow? All those energies, they're gonna bring it up the mysteries of why certain things in your life happen. Be mindful whereas in your chart Cancer is, Scorpio it is, and especially right now Pisces, because Pisces is the this mystery unknown thing. But that unknown things, when you become to look at it, that you went down in there, you end up in that energies. You're learning the mysteries like a pro. You're learning your own self. And that learning to your own self is going to be acting with others. Do you study yourself? What is the emotions? And during that time, you may be gonna feel like cleaning some of the energies. You can go out for a walk. You can take a shower. You can cry if you need to, but release that emotions. There's gonna be this releasing of emotions because those emotions you are going to need them. You are going to need them in your journey. Thinking about like investments in the bank. You invested in you and it's going to be come back to you. Okay, so talking about that 11 o'clock energy, that's going to be the midheaven when it's in Virgo. That's going to be challenging Venus into Saturn, but that's going to tell you what love do you challenge? Do you challenge the love of the intuitions within yourself? What else you have to learn in there so you can be able to heal? But if you're in the right mindset and the right emotions, and those emotions that comes in and they tell you, you know what? You put yourself together, you have the proper emotions, you have the proper learnings, and you have that growth. Let that growth goes in. And from that growth, you're transforming yourself to this energy of the shadow. And that leads to the ascendant of Scorpio. That right now, during the night, you may be experiencing a certain energies and energies that are far beyond your handling because you are in the bottom of that hole. And as I said, guys, you can sit down in the hole and feel sorry for yourself, or you can start building the steps and start walking those steps after you build them. So that's what it was, the Astro Gravitational Report, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Be love, guys.